Okay, hey. I am driving to work right now, and I was just stricken this morning with some pretty crazy realizations. I'm trying to angle this camera. Because I'm not allowed to show my uniform on camera. But basically, I woke up today, somehow managed to get out of bed a little bit early, did some things, and I just had some things fall into place in my head. I was walking through the house, just like looking at my like random piles of crap everywhere, and I realized I feel the same way about my life that I feel about those. I hate it, and I'll get to it. I really need to get to that soon. And I feel like that's just how I've been going for the last several weeks. It's been months. I have had like very, very little energy, virtually no motivation. I have a whole lot of things that I need and want to do. And I just need to start doing it. I was thinking I need to get some habit loops established, and I just need to start thinking. I've been basically every time I start working, every time I start doing something useful, I tend to get really tired and oftentimes just pass out, fall asleep. Other times I'll like try to meditate and end up just falling asleep. And I have this thing with food where I've been associating food with like things like YouTube and Netflix. And so even when I am being productive and having a good day, it's just really common that if I just, start eating, if I just need to have lunch or something, I'll sit down and I'll start watching some YouTube, which is fine. I don't really have an issue with that. But the issue is that I keep doing it after that. I keep like watching it. I just have that that dopamine crave that comes from watching videos, and it just keeps happening. And so I think one of the things I need to do, one of the biggest things, I need to start associating food with something other than YouTube. Now, it can still be a video. I'm thinking things like lynda.com videos. I've been using those. I've been learning how to code HTML and CSS and working on things like that. And it's actually really interesting, and I really enjoy it. I just don't do it for some reason. And I also was thinking exercise. I need to start I just really need to force myself to do exercise. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while, but I just suddenly feel this surge of willpower and motivation that I haven't had in a long time. So maybe I can actually start doing that. And I want to start working first thing when I get up. It's happened a couple days, but for the most part, when I get up, I get food, and then it starts the YouTube process. So, I did stretches and stuff today. I feel so much better. Just everything feels so much better if I just get some exercise in the morning. I really need to just make it a habit. So yeah, I'm taking that into account. I'm gonna be thinking of things that I can do to start habit planning. That's what I'm calling it. Just planning out my habits and how to associate different things together. And I have a lot of projects I want to start doing, and a lot of them are the same projects I've wanted to do for a few years. But I'll get a little bit more on the updates, I guess, in the next video. I really want to start doing this every single day. Because I felt really guilty about it. I wanted to be showing people my struggle while I'm struggling, but it's just been so low motivation that I haven't even, like, part of the struggle has been not doing these, not having it in me to do these. And it could also give me someone, you guys, to hold me accountable. It would be really good. So I want to make an effort for that, but all that aside, I'll talk about all the stuff that's been happening. It's been like I don't know, at least 5 months since I've done one of these videos, and a lot. I mean, like, a ton has happened. But I will leave you with one of the reasons I wasn't doing the videos is because I moved out of the apartment with Jace, and I was using his webcam to do my recordings, and I didn't have that camera anymore. And for some reason, like, I could go out and get one, but I didn't have the motivation to do that. And for some reason, it was in my head that without, like, a reasonable quality camera, I can't do this. I don't know why. Like, I have it's bad, but I have a camera on my laptop that I could use, and moreover, I have a cell phone that can record video, which is what I'm using right now. So I should be able to keep this up, even if I'm not at home with the laptop or whatever fancy camera available. I can always just pull out the phone and do this. So yeah, all that being said, I look forward to the progress I'm going to be making in the coming few weeks, probably. And I really hope to start seeing things moving. And more than hope, I just kind of have a bit more of a conviction now to make things happen. So this is one of those better days. Better days at the bottom still. Nothing's really happened, but at least I'm feeling good about things. So hang in there, anyone who feels like this will never happen, because let me tell you, the last week has been more or less pretty miserable with the amount of things I've been finding, and really, I guess when it comes down to it, when you're kind of at the bottom, you really can't go any lower, and I guess you just kind of start ricocheting and bouncing up. And I'm on one of those bounces right now, and I'm hoping to kick in the jets and keep it going upward. Peace, guys.